first meal in a slow cooker ever. I cooked drumstick chicken, and then I pulled all the meat off the bone and then simmered it some more, and then I put green beans in there, and it came out so good. Yeah, I still do talk to Holly. She's actually kind of stranded. Her transmission is going out. So if you guys definitely want to make sure to go check out Holly, Freedom Fairies. She could definitely use the support right now. Even just sharing her videos. Whew. That's good. Hi, Tone. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tone? Any advice for living out of a vehicle? I don't know. I guess, in like what sense? I guess, if you have any questions, you can send me a message and I can answer any like specific questions. What's for dinner? It's cauliflower, carrots, broccoli, rice, and chicken with some spicy mayo on top. I should call the kitten Jerry, Tom, and Jerry. Oh, because, well, Tony's name is Tony, so it'd be Tony and Jerry, Jerry and Tom. Oh, what essentials do you need to start? Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the right person to ask, because the very first vehicle that I lived out of, I just had a backpack. And I threw my backpack in there. And I slipped on my sleeping bag in the back of a van for a long time until, and then eventually I found some like milk crates. And I put some milk crates in there. And then I found a piece of plywood. And then I made a makeshift bed with milk crates. And then I kind of slept on that. And then I found some foam. I mean, really, if I had any advice, it would be to not overthink it and to just do it. Just get in there with nothing. Go in the van with nothing, because then you'll realize what you truly need and what you don't need. That's how I figured it out. Oh, Lori, I'm not too sure. Maybe follow budget. She was cheap van life with Bunny, but then she went to like budget van life with Bunny. You should find her here on TikTok, because she had a job and she was working and she saved up to do the van life. Me, I just like did it more so out of necessity, because I was on foot living out of a backpack for so many years and I was getting tired and I felt like I just needed a little bit more stability. So I don't know about like decking it out, but I would definitely find some other creators who like did it, because I just started from the bottom up. My friend's cute. Which friend? Where's Darla? Darla! She's over here. She's over there. She's on the other bed. I actually just met her. She is Nate's niece. Darla, people wanted to know where you were. Come here. They wanted to see. Come here, Dar. Here, I'll make a room for you. Oh, Tony is like crazy cat. Look at him go. Look, Dar. Everyone wants you to say hi to them, Darla. Huh, Dar? And Tony likes the tunnel. He's in the tunnel right now. Look at him. He's inside. Hi, Tone. Do you like it? Should we put it on the floor for you? Joan, should I put you on the floor in it? Here you go. Then you can roll around. There we go. For the boy. Tony is cute. He is funny. Yeah, we pretty much eat the exact same food every single day. It keeps the gut health like really good. It doesn't upset my stomach. Oh, whoa. Your cat loves tunnels? I try to eat really healthy. I really do. I try because of my MS. I try not to eat foods that inflame my body, because when I go into an MS like relapse, it is so bad. It's so bad. Elizabeth says I have the most beautiful clear skin. And the funny thing is even when I went through puberty, I really didn't get like acne or anything. Yeah, I don't talk about my MS too much, but I don't make like a whole bunch of posts about it. But yes, I found out 2021 that I had MS. I thought I had lupus because I have like the butterfly rash, but they did test and then they found 2 lesions on my brain, and they wanted to do one on my spine, but they had given me that like heavy metal that like makes your body like glow under the light, and I'm telling you, it messed me up. It like messed me up so bad I could barely walk. I had to use my cane. I had to use my cane to go everywhere, and they wanted to do it again, and I was like, no. I had already spent like in total 8 hours in an MRI machine, so I wasn't gonna do it again. Gallium, gallium, yeah, with the G. I don't know how to pronunciate it right. This is so good. Hi, John. How do we find the property? So I had been, so the crazy story is when COVID was happening, right? I was living out of, I had this G20 van. It was maroon, and I was living out of that van, and I ran into my buddy Peaches, who's here on TikTok too. And oh, Moonkey just subscribe to my live. Thank you so much for the subscription. I truly appreciate that so much. Thank you. But yeah, I was hanging out with Peaches, and Peaches was doing the Rainbow Trash Warriors, when he would go to every single Walmart and he would clean all the parking lots and then throw the trash away, just to do it because he's a trash warrior. And he was out there, and it was COVID, and so everyone was like freaking out, like, oh, should we not be, like, we're travelers, like we don't have a home to go to. So we met this guy, and this guy was like, hey, why don't you come back to my property? You guys could come hang out there, and it's in the middle of nowhere. And I remember like going to his property, we hung out, we had a great time, and he just had like a shack, like he was, and I was like, whoa, like you could do that out here? He's like, yeah, there's no restrictions. So I was like, oh. So then, you know, I remembered that. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go look in that same area that guy lived in, and I'm gonna see if they have any land for sale. And come to find out, it's like super cheap. So I ended up getting in contact with the realtor. I'm not gonna say where. Sound system gonna bring me back up, yeah. One thing that I can depend on. Anna's super correct. Liberty's right. I'm so sorry if I'm missing it. As I said, I do have MS, and I have a lesion on my brain, and then so my eyes, I have an acquired nystagmus. So sometimes, like, it's hard for me to focus on all of the questions, you guys. I'll get my shed on the 14th. On the 14th is when I get my shed. Aaron, it's so true. You guys, like, it gets hard when you have to like drive to a new spot to sleep every night because the cops are moving you around, and it's like you can't stay in the same parking lot too long, so you have to just keep on rambling. You have to keep on like going to the next parking lot, next BLM spot, you know. And the cops definitely make you feel like it's illegal to exist at some times. So it definitely feels that way. And I'll have to do it all again this winter, which is not too bad because winter's my money making season. I'm really looking for. Oh, thank you for the headpiece, Amber. But this winter I go vend throughout the Southwest. I'll go back out to Slab City and vend out in Slab City. I did really well in Slab City. Yeah, I'm not ignoring people. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best to answer everybody's questions. Carla, we can't stay here for the winter. For one, the winters out here are crucial. They're bad. They're really, really bad. Like, we've been warned by neighbors. We've been warned by the county. Like, the county was like, don't do it. Don't do it unless you're prepared. Don't do it. We're absolutely not prepared. I have MS, and the cold like really messes with me, so I have to be like super careful, you guys. Yeah, so we won't be prepared. We don't have, like, my van is not insulated. My van is not insulated. It's bare bone metal. It's just metal. There's no insulation. There's no like wood floors. There's nothing like that. Like, I literally bought a van and then made a frame and put my bed in it. I did not like do the whole like van life, like people with lots of money where they like build out their van. I didn't do any of that. I didn't have the funds to do that. So I'm like really looking forward to going down to New Mexico. I'll go vend in New Mexico. I'll go vend in Arizona. I'll go vend in Slab City, Southern California. I might go up to Palm Springs and go vend out there. Probably go vend in Blythe, and then I'll go pick up more stones and crystals and quartzite. And I think Richard and I might go to the Bay Area. I'm not too sure. No, I get my barn on the 14th. The 14th of August. What is vend? Like set up at a market. Like, I set up at all kinds of markets. There's farmer markets. There's small artist markets. When I go out to Slab City, they have this thing called Salvation Mountain, which is like a big art installation on the side of the mountain with tons of paint. And then I'll set up across the street from it and I'll vend out there. Yeah, like a vendor. I'm currently in Colorado. You're in the Bay Area, Jazzy? AML, I won't be able to insulate the barn until next year because I won't have the money to insulate it this year, but it's something that I'm going to do next year. I'm going to be saving all winter long. All winter long, I'm going to be saving. I'm going to be pinching my pennies. So, I'm looking forward to next year. Does it have a floor? Yes, it has a floor.